Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike.
It's Jasmina.
It's Jen.
So this news broke, I think this week, and it's been reported in all major medias around the globe, and it's basically talking about Facebook and how they have created a censorship tool to kind of gain favor and get back into China. This is a kind of a story that's it's been happening. This has been happening. It's not like just today or just this week they decided to build the censorship tool. It has been building. But we only found out about it because certain ex-employees and current employees of Facebook came out and told the media that this was actually happening and the reason behind it.
So basically, Facebook made this software that suppresses posts from appearing in people's news feeds so that you can only see certain things in your news feed. This is good for China because they don't want all this freedom of speech or anything that they don't want to see entering China.
Yeah, basically the software would just take someone's post, it would look at it and see if it's okay to enter China, and then it would determine if other people can see it on their feed.
And then Facebook would offer the software to enable third party to monitor the stories and topics that gain visibility.
So that's kind of like an out for them, right?
Yeah.
So they're kind of like, we're not monitoring or censoring someone else's, but you guys built the software. Yeah. And if you guys don't know why they're doing this, there's a term called the Great Firewall of China. If you never heard of it.
Basically, it's like propaganda, so then people don't see it.
Well, yeah, it's called the Great Firewall because China has such a tight control over their web content. The propaganda department in China actually called in the internet the new battlefront, the most important battlefront for Chinese future, because communist ideology, the communist government, that's how they exert control. If they don't have total control over the media information, they cannot control the population inside China. That's why, if you don't believe that's the case, then why are they censoring every single why are they censoring the internet so much to block information they feel could put the Communist Party in a bad light from entering China? Why they have created state-owned media is to basically spread propaganda. And they have actually a department called the Propaganda Department. That's an actual department. It's called the Propaganda Department. So Facebook has been blocked in China since 2009, ever since the Uyghur riots.
Yeah, the riots.
In Urumqi in 2009. And if you guys don't know, again, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all these popular social media tools you get to enjoy, they're all blocked in China. Certain people from China can access these tools utilizing VPNs, which is a kind of software to kind of navigate someone over the firewall. But Facebook and YouTube and all these guys, obviously they want to enter China because China has the largest population of internet user in the world.
Lot of money.
Right? So that's a lot of money. But then all these search engines, all these tech companies, their mission, right? Their mission has, when they broadcast it was always to do good things. Like Google's mission is do no evil.
Like Mark Zuckerberg a few years ago, he basically told the population that he wasn't interested at all in advertising and he was only interested in growth. But now I think things have changed for him and he's looking to contact China because China has the world's largest internet user population.
And this kind of goes against one of Facebook's core missions, which is to make the world more open and connected, right?
Yeah, because Facebook is all about connecting with friends, telling them what you're up to, letting them know the news around the world, and this basically blocks everything that Chinese people can see.
And this obviously came out, like we mentioned, there was past and current employees who came out and was they're developing this tool because inside Facebook, this is stirring up controversy because people are like, well, we're developing this thing, and it was like a secret project that was being worked on inside Facebook, and then people start to hear about it, and then even people inside Facebook were like, what is this? Why are we developing something like this? I thought this wasn't something we would advocate. But Zuckerberg, all right, you developed a hugely successful company. And I think one thing about companies is that we have to understand companies are not your friend. Companies exist to make money. That's what companies do. So I understand from a business perspective, Zuckerberg, you got to do what you got to do for Facebook. The next market is obviously China. You got to go get your next billion Facebook users and whatnot. That's your goal. I get that. But to quote a popular Spider-Man quote, with great power comes great responsibilities. I feel like Zuckerberg, you can make a difference. You can get the people of China more connected to the outside world because that's what Chinese people want. Why are VPN software so popular in China? Because people in China, they want to know what's happening outside in the world without censorship. They want to have
secluded.
Right. They want to have access to free information. That's what the people want. You could be doing a great service to China to the Chinese people by not creating the software and even maybe working to find a way to get information into China. The people don't want what the government wants. The government wants control. The government wants censorship. That's not what the Chinese population wants. They want information. They want access. I mean, what he's doing right now is such a disservice and so dishonest. Like, I feel like, he definitely knows what he's doing. Otherwise, his little project wouldn't be so secretive inside Facebook. Otherwise, it'd just be like a legitimate project inside Facebook. Or it would be something that he's like, yeah, okay, we're Facebook. We're gonna go suppress posts. But instead, he's like, I'm gonna give it to a third party. And so, this seems really shady to me. I feel like Zuckerberg, he's been to China enough times. He knows. But he's just not doing something that's right.
We should be trying to evolve away from this propaganda and censorship instead of going toward it. I feel like this is just going towards it.
Well, it's kowtowing to China. He's basically there, he's bowing down, and he's like, hey, let me in, I'll play by your rules. And I feel like, then people should leave your company. There are reports a lot of people leaving Facebook because of this, and people should leave because you violated your core mission.
Is it right to put profit over freedom of speech?
Well, to companies, that's what they do, right? That's like for companies, profit drives everything. But a lot of people in China are suffering, are dying, are living under horrendous circumstances because they're under a totalitarian regime that doesn't help them. So you guys' plan to go into China and make more money is not helping the lives of most Chinese people, okay? Most Chinese people are not the rich billionaires. Most Chinese people are not these tourists who can go anywhere in the world because they have so much money. Most Chinese people live in rural areas. They're poor. Their lives are suffering. They get their land taken away. You guys, if you don't believe what I'm saying, go Google China ghost cities. Go Google China organ harvesting. Do all the research yourself. You don't believe me? Fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just a YouTuber. Go research it for yourself and look at the truth. And I can't honestly respect any company who would want to contribute to, the status quo in China, which is you have no access to information, you have no freedom of belief, you have no freedom of speech, but no one else in the world knows about it because nobody can get their information out from China either. Well, anyway, guys, we have the articles for this story in the description box, so read out for yourself. And just, like I said, do your own research. You don't have to listen to us. What do we know? A bunch of YouTubers, whatever. Do your own research, judge for yourself. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you.
Bye.